Sometimes, people don't just disappear, they vanish. No trace. No evidence. No explanation. These are the mysteries that haunt detectives, families, and entire communities, cases that make us question what's possible in the real world. Today, we're diving into 5 people who vanished under truly impossible circumstances. Each story is real. Each one remains unsolved. Let's begin. It was May 14, 2008. 19-year-old Brandon Swanson was driving home from a college party in rural Minnesota when his car slid into a ditch on a dark country road. He wasn't panicked, just annoyed. Around midnight, he called his parents for help. For nearly an hour, they stayed on the phone as he calmly described his surroundings: gravel roads, fields, fences, the sound of frogs croaking in the distance. His father drove around searching, flashing his headlights to help Brandon spot him. Then, suddenly, Brandon said, "Oh, SHT," and the line went dead. His car was found exactly where he said it would be, but there were no footprints, no scent trail, and no clues. Search teams scoured the area for days, even months, using dogs and helicopters. Nothing. It was as if Brandon had walked off the face of the earth. To this day, no one knows what he saw, or what happened in those final seconds. In 2014, 28-year-old German tourist Lars Mittank was vacationing with friends in Bulgaria. It was supposed to be a fun beach trip, but after getting into a minor fight that injured his ear, things took a dark turn. A doctor advised him not to fly home due to the ear injury, so his friends left without him. Alone, Lars began acting paranoid, whispering that people were following him, refusing to eat certain foods, and moving hotels several times. The next morning, he showed up at the airport to fly home after all. Security cameras captured his final moments. Lars suddenly sprinted out of the terminal, leaving his luggage and passport behind. He ran across the parking lot, scaled a fence, and disappeared into a nearby field. Despite massive searches, Lars was never seen again. No body, no belongings, no evidence of foul play. The haunting footage of his last moments has become one of the internet's most enduring mysteries. On April 1, 2006, medical student Brian Shaffer went out with friends to celebrate the start of spring break in Columbus, Ohio. They ended up at a popular bar called the Ugly Tuna Saloona. Security footage shows Brian entering the bar around 1:15 a.m., smiling and talking to friends. But when the bar closed, Brian was gone. The cameras at every exit were checked. Not a single one captured him leaving. His phone, credit cards, and apartment were untouched. Police searched air ducts, service tunnels, and nearby construction zones, nothing. The case has baffled investigators for nearly 2 decades. How can a man walk into a bar, surrounded by cameras and people, and never come out? Christmas Eve, 1945. The Sodder family home in Fayetteville, West Virginia, caught fire in the middle of the night. Parents George and Jenny Sodder escaped with 4 of their 10 children. But 5, Maurice, Martha, Louis, Jenny, and Betty, were trapped inside. Or so it seemed. The fire burned for just 45 minutes, but when the ashes cooled, investigators found no remains. No bones, no teeth, no trace of the missing children. Even stranger, the family's ladder had vanished from its usual spot, the phone line had been cut, and a passerby claimed to have seen a woman watching the blaze from a car. Later, a woman said she saw the children alive in another state. The official report blamed the fire, but the Sodders never believed it. For the rest of their lives, they searched for their children, clinging to the hope that somehow they had survived. December 5, 1945. 5 Navy bombers, Flight 19, took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for a routine training mission over the Atlantic. Experienced pilots, clear weather, simple navigation. But hours later, radio transmissions turned strange. "We can't tell which way is west," one pilot said. "Everything looks strange, even the ocean doesn't look right." Then, silence. Flight 19 vanished without a trace. A rescue plane sent to search for them also disappeared. In total, 6 aircraft and 27 men were lost to the sea without a single piece of wreckage ever recovered. The event became one of the defining mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle, A chilling reminder of how easily the ocean swallows secrets. These are just 5 examples of how reality can